Good morning to one and all. This is Nagajyoti working as an assistant professor in Department of ECE in St. Peter's Engineering College. So in this session, we are going to discuss a topic of hazards and hazard-free realization. So what is meant by a hazard? What are the different types of hazards? And what is the effect of hazard? So the first is hazards. So the topic is hazard and hazard free realization. So in this topic we are going to discuss what is meant by a hazard, what is the effect of that hazard, types of hazards, and how to avoid hazards. That is nothing but hazard free realization. So here the first one is what is meant by a hazard. So it is an unwanted switching transients that may appear at the output of a circuit or called as an hazard. So basically a hazard is an unwanted switching transient. So here what is meant by a hazard is a hazard is an unwanted switching transient. What is meant by transient? Transient is nothing but in which the output is changing from one value towards the other value is nothing but called as a transient. So here it is an unwanted transient means if the output of a circuit is going to be changed when the inputs are going to be changed, then it is nothing but we can predict the value of the output. But in case of a hazards, the output is going to be changed instantly or momentarily without affecting, that is the output is going to be affected because of different propagation delays. Now let me take here, I am having a circuit of a combinational circuit in which these are the inputs which I am having. Let me take this is x1, x2 and same x2 is given over here. Now here we are having three gates, gate 1, gate 2 and gate 3. Now if you observe here this is x1. In case of x1 and x3 we don't have any gates. Only for x2. x2 is related with that of the NOT gate. So here when x1 is equivalent to 0, x2 is equivalent to 1 and x3 is equivalent to 0. When x1 is 0 and x2 is equivalent to 1, here x1 is as it is an OR gate, this 1 is going to be passed over here, this will become 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. Similarly as it is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. But whatever the inputs which we are giving directly, that is flowing directly towards the gate, that is what I mean to say over here is as x1 is directly connected towards the gate 1, this 0 will immediately pass towards the gate 1. But as x2 is connected towards the NOT gate, there is some delay because of this NOT gate. So it will take some time in order to get these output value because the gate 1 output depends upon the x2 NOT gate followed by the other input. As this input is directly giving through the gate 1, but in order to get the second input as it is giving some gate, so let me assume that each gate is having some 10 nanoseconds of delay. So if it is 10 nanoseconds of delay, here I will be getting the output instantly, but here after 10 nanoseconds I will be getting this output. So here because of these different propagation delays, now here different propagation delays itself indicates one part of the gate is not having any gate, but the other part of the gate is having through some logic gate. Because of different propagation delays, the output is going to be changed. Instead of actually having 0, it will be going to 1. So this is nothing but called as an hazard. So here what is meant by a hazard is, a hazard is an unwanted switching transient which is caused in a logic circuit, is nothing but called as an hazard. If the hazard is going to be happen, what will be the effect? So here the effect of hazard is the corresponding function, the corresponding circuit is going to be malfunction. What is meant by malfunction is, instead of having the output actually 0, now it will be having output as what? 1. Means instead of having a 0 value, it will be having 1 for some amount of time, not for complete time. It will be, this value is only for some amount of time. Means let me assume that at t1 instant of time, actually I need to get an output as 0. But due to that of the different propagation delays, at t1 instant of time I will be getting value is equivalent to 1. So due to these hazards, for some amount of time the output is going to be changed. If this output is going to be changed, the circuit is going to be malfunction. Such that is nothing but an effect of an hazard. If this output is not for some amount of time, this is some amount of time only for the combinational circuits. That is, for the combinational circuits, you can reduce the malfunctioning of these circuit. But if you go for the same hazards in case of a sequential circuit, as in case of a sequential circuits along with these gates, as we are having a clock signal over there, we cannot give the perfect output because of the hazards. So as we can change these, that is, as we can change these values in case of a combinational circuits, you can call these hazards as simple hazards. But whatever the hazards which we are getting effect on the sequential circuits, those are nothing but called as essential hazards. And coming to that, types of hazards. Basically, there are three types of hazards. One is static 1 hazard, next is static 0 hazard, and the last one is dynamic hazard. So here what is meant by, what are the different types of hazards are? Static 0, static 1, or sorry, the last one is dynamic hazard. So here what is meant by static 0 hazard is, actually the output should be 0. So here first I'll explain you these three types of hazards, then we'll go for the how to avoid the hazards. Static 0. Static 0 hazard means actually the output should be 0, but instead of 0, it will be the output will give 1 for some amount of time. Here static 0 itself indicates the output should be 0, but due to the hazard effect, for some amount of time, the output instead of having a 0, it will be having an output value as 1. Similarly, what is meant by static 1 hazard? Static 1 hazard itself indicates the output should be actually what? 1, but because of this circuit malfunction for some time, this 1 will be going towards the 0 for some amount of time. Then such a hazard is nothing but called as static 1 hazard. So here if output goes momentarily 0, when it should remain in 1, then such a hazard is called as static 1. Means actually it should present, the complete output should be 1. But because of some malfunction of the circuit, for some amount of time, instead of having 1, it is going for 0. Such a hazard is nothing but called as static 1 hazard. Coming to the dynamic hazard. So here the dynamic hazard is nothing but in which the output changes 3 or more times when it need to change from 1 to 0 or from 0 to 1. That is, a dynamic hazard is a type of a hazard in which the output will change continuously in between 1 to 0 and 0 to 1 for 2 to 3 times then such a hazard is nothing but called as a dynamic hazard. So here what is meant by static zero hazard? Actually the output should be zero, but because of some malfunctioning, because of some propagation delays in the gates, instead of having continuously zero, it is going for one for some amount of time, then it is coming back towards a zero. Then such is nothing but called as static zero hazard. What is meant by static 1? The output should be actually 1, but because of different propagation delays, it will go for 0 for some amount of time. Again, it will go back towards the 1. What is meant by dynamic hazard? It will change from 0 to 1 and 1 to 0 continuously for 2 to 3 times. Then such hazards are nothing but called as dynamic hazards. All these three hazards will be present in which type of circuits? In case of combinational circuit. So hazards may be present either in case of combinational circuits or a sequential circuits. If the hazards which are present in the combinational circuits are nothing but called as simple hazards, so I can represent this combinational hazards as static 0 hazard, static 1 hazard and dynamic hazard. Now, if the hazards are present in case of a sequential circuit, such an hazards are called as an essential hazard that we'll do later. Before going for the essential hazard, let us discuss how to avoid the hazards. That is, how to design a hazard-free realization circuit. Means, if the circuit is malfunctioning, how to eliminate these hazards is nothing but called as hazard-free realization. Hazard-free realization. Now let me take an example for this. For a given Boolean function, obtain the hazard-free realization. So here the given function is f equal to sigma f of x1, x2, x3, f of x1, x2, x3 equal to sigma m of sigma m of 1, 5, 6, 7. 1, 5, 6, 7. So here the first thing is just draw the K-map. How many variables are there? 3 variables. So I need to draw how many variable K-map? 3 variable K-map. Here this is x1, x2, x3. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. The given codes are 1, 5, 6, 7. Now, first, just after drawing the K-map, just combine those, simplify this. This is one adjacent, this is one adjacent. So if you write down this we are having it is these two rows will be cancelled out, left over with x2 bar, x3. This expression is in a single row, so it is x1. Columns are 1, 1, 1, 0, so you'll be having x2. So I can write down f is equivalent to x2 bar, x3 plus x1, x2. Now if you observe here, can I say x1 is in the direct form, x3 is also in the direct form. But x2 here you are in the direct form, here it is passing through the NOT gate. Means here this is x2, it should pass through the NOT gate. And this is x3, it is given directly. And here this x2 is given over here, this is x1. This is one which gate? This is one AND gate, this is one AND gate, both are connected towards the OR gate. Means in case of an AND gate, even though, let me take x3 is 0, if x3 is, let me take x3 is 1, if x3 is 1, depending upon x2 value, if x2 value is 0, this becomes 1, so this is output is 1. If x2 is 1, this becomes 0. Means because of these changes through that of the NOT gate, the output of this AND gate is going to be changed. Or in simple words, I can say that whereas x2 is present in the complemented form as well as in the uncomplemented form, the output is propagated. That is, because of the NOT gate, the propagation delay is going to be increased. So in order to do the same thing in terms of hazard-free realization, The only thing is whatever the combinations which you can perform. That is here you can perform the same thing. I am redrawing over here. This is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0 and 1. This is x1, x2 and x3. So here 1, 1, 1, 1. I can combine these two. I can combine these two. If I combine these two, this is what x2 bar x3. This is what x1 x2. And if I combine these two, this is x1 and this is x3. So here x2 bar x3 plus x1 x3 plus x1 x2. Now this is nothing but called as hazard free realization. So how can you say that it is hazard free itself indicates if I am drawing a circle x1 x2. These two are AND gates x1 x3 x1 x3. Again these two are AND gates x2 bar x3. This is x3. This is x2 bar. This is again AND gate. All these three are connected towards the OR gate. Now let me take x. This is x2 bar. So here x1 is 0, x2 is 0, x3 is 0. This is 0. As this is 0 and 0, this is also 0. This is x3 is 0. This is 1. So this output is 1. If it is 0, 0, 1, output is 1. Means even though at least as it representing these with an OR gates, if at least one of the output is 1, the output is going to be 1. So here what is meant by hazard free realization is how many number of adjacent combinations which we can combine. We need to combine all those combinations so that whatever the output which we are getting is nothing but called as hazard free. Now just observe here whatever the first diagram which I have drawn over here, this is nothing but I am doing here what? K-map simplification. But the second one which I have drawn over here, this is nothing but hazard-free realization. That itself indicates in order to avoid the propagation delays which are present in the circuit, what I am doing, whatever, how many number of min terms or the max terms which are given in the question, all those I am enclosing so that whatever the circuit which I am getting, the resultant will be an hazard-free realization. So the difference between this K-map simplification is in case of the K-map simplification, just combine the cells which has to be adjacent to each other. But as the propagation delays are different at different points, in order to avoid the hazards, we are going for the hazard-free realization. Similarly, if I am taking the other mode circuit, that is in case if the question is in such a way that obtain the hazard-free realization for the following function. Just draw the K-map. First combine the cells according to the K-map simplification. Then combine the cells which are rather than the K-map simplification. And the last type of hazards are nothing but essential hazards. These are basically occur in which type of circuits? Sequential. So hazards which occur in case of combinational circuits are static 0 hazard, static 1 hazard and dynamic hazard. Coming to the essential hazard, it is caused by unequal delays along two or more paths at the same input side. So here essential hazards are nothing but an hazard which cannot be affected because of different propagation delays. The path is starting from the same point, but because of more paths present at a particular point, we are getting different hazards. So here these essential hazards can be eliminated by adjusting the amount of delays. Means now let me take here, I am assuming that. So the next type of hazard is which hazard? Essential hazard. These essential hazards occur in which circuits? Sequential circuits, that too synchronous sequential circuits. We will be discussing sequential circuits in the next session. Just remember, a sequential circuit is a circuit in which output depends upon the present input as well as the past output. So here in case of an essential hazard, because of unequal delays and all these delays are originating, means starting at the same point, originating at same point. Due to this, whatever the delays which we are getting, those hazards are nothing but called as which hazards? Essential hazards. So here, if I want to do the hazard free realization for the essential hazards, the remedy, or in order to perform the avoid for essential hazards, the remedy for that is just take in such a way that by adjusting the amount of propagation delay. So one thing is, whatever the way in which you can combine all those things. Even in case of an essential hazard, even if that is also not making the circuit as hazard free realization, what we need to do over here is we need to adjust the delays of the path which has been affected. So this is all about the different types of hazards and what is, and summarize over here. So what is meant by an hazard is, it is an unwanted switching transient which occurs in a circuit, is nothing but called as a hazard. Because of these hazard, the circuit may give the output as false function, that is, instead of giving an output as actually 0, it will give output as 1. So because of these hazards, the circuit may malfunction for some amount of time. Such hazards are nothing but called as simple hazards, or hazards which will occur in case of a combinational circuit. So the hazards may occur in combination as well as sequential. So the different types of hazards which occur in the combination circuits are static 0 hazard, static 1 hazard, and dynamic hazard. So static 0 itself indicates the actual output should be 0, but because of propagation delay of a gate, the output will be 1 for some amount of time. After some amount of time, again it go back for the 0. What is meant by static 1 hazard is, actually the output should be 1, but because of propagation delay, the output will be 0 for some amount of time and output will be 1 after some amount of time. If the output is continuously varying between 0 and 1 for 2 to 3 times, then such a hazard is called as a dynamic hazard. In order to avoid these hazards which are present in the combination circuit, the thing is, you need to draw the K-map. In K-map simplification, we are performing the simplification only for the grouping of ones or zeros which are adjacent to each other. But in order to avoid the hazards, along with these groups which we have done, you need to do the remaining into the consideration so that you can minimize the hazards. So in this actually we need to, if it is a K-map simplification, you need to combine these two and combine these two. As already these two ones are combined, no need to combine K-map simplification. But in case of a hazard-free realization, you need to combine the adjacent ones which has been already combined with that of the other one, so that you can remove the hazards. And if the hazards are occurring in case of a sequential circuit, such a hazards are nothing but called as essential hazards. In case of an essential hazards, these hazards are caused due to unequal delays along two or more paths. Now let me take one example for the essential hazards. So here this is one gate. Let me take this is x1, x2 and this is x3 and this is x2. Now, even though here it is an AND gate, sorry, NOT gate, here it is NOT gate. This first NOT gate is having 10 nanoseconds of delay. This NOT gate is having 20 nanoseconds of delay. Even the gates are same, but if we are having a propagation delay of different ways in which it is originating at the same path, then such hazards are nothing but called as which hazards? Essential hazards. So, in order to minimize these essential hazards, the only remedy is you need to adjust the amount of delays which are in the affected path. This is all about hazards and hazard free realization. Thank you.